Victor was up there with his comrades, and he started leading songs of freedom and working songs, and the generals didn't like that too much, so they brought him down to make an example of him. They knew he was a guitar player, so they took the rifle butt and they smashed both his hands. It broke both his hands. His hands were all bloody and swollen. He went back up into the stands, and they sent him up, and they said, "Sing, cocksucker, sing." So he went back up there and started singing again. They didn't like that, so they shocked him with electric shocks. And finally, they shot him and left him out on the street to die. Such a haunting story, and then I learned such a beautiful man, beautiful songs. After he died, a man named Adrian Mitchell wrote a poem about him, and then Arlo Guthrie put music to it. So this is called Victor Hara.
His hands
tore him with the electric shocks. Then they shot him dead. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. Victor Jara of Chile lived like a shooting star. He fought for the people of Chile with the songs in his guitar. His hands were gentle, his hands were strong. 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 And his hands were gentle, and his hands were strong. And his hands were gentle, and his hands were strong. And his hands were gentle, and his hands were strong. Again, I got to know about Victor through the folk singer, great folk singer from here, Pete Seeger. Pete, great admirer of Victor, friend of his. So we got to know Pete. We did a benefit concert for another martyr. This man's name is Leonard Peltier. He's a Native American political prisoner. Falsely and justly incarcerated for 40 years by the U.S. government. Tomorrow's going to be his 72nd birthday. We're praying that President Obama's going to have the mercy and compassion in his heart to do the right thing and let Leonard walk free. This is one I put together to one of his old songs. We call it Freedom for Leonard Peltier, Bring Him Home. here and remember the great and beautiful soul of Jara. Thank you, Lopez, for inviting me and enjoy the rest of the show.